Thank you for watching and listening. I just want to share a story about the place I used to work at, where I found out the colleagues from India were practicing mandram. It's an Indian voodoo that was, I think, between last year to early this year. That's when I learn of the term mandram. So what happened was, I thought it was odd that the colleagues one by one kept getting sick, exhausted, drained, motivated, and generally very negative. And the medium told me that there was this specific colleague that was practicing it because she brought a talisman and she placed it in the office. I couldn't find it. Anyway, until one day I saw sand at the cubicle that was seated right beside. That's only my area. And fingernails at my table. At point I was like, oh, maybe this night shift, people are doing the night shift are so dirty. Then I come to think of it. Then I thought, okay, true. My intuition immediately, first thing that came to my mind was the person's name. But I didn't believe. I just pass it off. Maybe the night shift people are dirty and then the cleaner is not doing the job. But the thing is, they never did. I worked there for quite some time. The night shift people never once dirty the table or the floor like that. So the sand was it? She was trying to make a circle out of it. But it was an imperfect circle. Sand or whatever soil that she brought into the office. So I was told that she was trying to do the ritual. That's the reason why I got so exhausted and unmotivated, things like that, and got sick for 6 months. Stomach ache, fever, and things like that. You just could not recover. And this is what they're very cunning, right? To come to find out, it was that colleague, and I remember she asked me, "Oh, what's your time of birth? Because I'm into astrology. I can go back and read for you." It was a mistake. So I was like, "Yeah, I'm born at this timing." So apparently she had our full name because we work in the back end. So she had access to find our full name. She knew our date of birth because we celebrate birthdays. And she asked for our birth hour. So she went and got all this and paid people in India, the astrologer, to read my destiny. And she decided to do destiny swap based on that. And then it makes sense when she told me, I pray for you at 2 a.m. And I pray for that colleague at 2:30 a.m. And then one day she came and she just started playing with my hair before I found the scent and everything. So don't let people play with your hair. Some people have no bad intention, but people like her do have bad intention. So apparently part of the ritual is they need to touch you when they perform the mantra, they read the mantra, whatnot. And it explained why the colleagues were so negative to one another. And as it turned out, other colleagues were also practicing, not only her. And I'm disappointed I couldn't look at the CCTV footage. You know who you are. But all I can say, karma is there. I mean, come on, you're Hindu, so you know karma better than I do. And that kind of led down a path for finding out even more. As it turned out, the other colleagues also have been doing it. And I recall this guy, he's not Indian, he's like a African Malay mix or something like that, or Chinese, I don't know. He doesn't really fully tell what his ethnicity was. Then he did love spell on myself and the two other Malay colleagues as a come to me spell. So he wanted us to chase after him, to go crazy for him as an ego so that he can reject us. And that explains why he regularly bully, gaslight, lie a lot, intentionally causing confusion, manipulate us a lot, sabotage us a lot in our work to cause us stress. Because I never liked him. When I first met him, I immediately disliked him. Now I know why. You see, your gut feeling never lies. But I kept thinking that he's nice, think the best of people because he seems nice. He doesn't scream and shout. All these people, they don't scream, don't shout. They speak in a nice manner, but the whole time they're manipulating you. And I recall one time he offered me his sandwich. I shouldn't have eaten it because I suspect he was part of the ritual he did. Then after a while, I was like, why would I feel the need to ask him out? I don't like this guy. So come to find out, the medium told me that he did that ritual, but specifically on the Malay females in the department. I don't know whether it's a racism thing or what, that he thinks that Malay women are weaker or whatnot. So it goes to show, the job doesn't pay much. We only bring back, after CPF deduction, we only bring back, 1,000 plus, which is really low for Singapore, because Singapore is a very expensive country to live in. I don't wish either one of you well. Okay, the Indian lady that did the mandram, she came from a very wealthy family in India, very high caste. So she doesn't need to work, and she never really worked. She most of the time drama, cry and whatnot. She always say that she doesn't need to work because her family, her husband supports her and things like that. She works for fun. And it shows. And the guy, he's not wealthy, but he comes from a very supportive background. As in, his grandmother pamper him a lot, his mother pamper him a lot. So he doesn't have rent to pay, he doesn't have much compared to others. And to think that I helped him out, when we found out that she did all the rituals on everybody in the team, and for him to turn around and do it to us. On top of the mental abuse that he did to me, because I happen to work in the same project as him, the lying, the manipulation, the gaslighting, the stress damaged my health and my finances. And on top of that, he did rituals and witchcraft on us. And it's an IT company, by the way. So goes to shows, I don't wish any of them well. I don't wish any of them well. I don't want to hear any apologies. I don't think they will ever apologize. And all I can say is, you will suffer the same financial issues that you cause other people from the stress and the sabotage. Your health will be just as damaged. You will suffer. For the guy, I think you will suffer until you're 36 or 46. Because you mess with people's love life, you mess with people's emotion, you mess with people's mental health, and it causes a lot of stress and it damages other people's finances. The same thing will happen to you. And for the female, may your husband lose the job. I don't know, whatever your stability that you have, you will lose that stability. It will come back. And to everybody out there, there's a limit of love and light. There's a limit of kindness. There's a limit of passiveness. There's a limit of it's okay, never mind. There's a limit. And the reason why it keeps happening to me over and over again is because I had no boundaries. I never listened to my intuition. I didn't leave soon enough. So these people continue to do the things. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I say inappropriate things too, but never once did I go all out to sabotage them, to manipulate them, withhold information, watching them get into trouble because I refused to tell them information or purposely tell people wrong information. I never did that to either one of them. But you see, just because you don't have bad intention to others doesn't mean they do not have that for you. Okay, wherever you're at home, your neighborhood, at workplace, or even just walking past somewhere, shopping mall, always protect your energy. And you can begin by just saying thank you to the place, thank you to your home, whatever it is. So that way, you're cleansing all the negative energies. And should anybody have any negative thing towards you, it will never be able to attach itself. Learn from my mistake. Okay, because I didn't listen to my intuition. Okay, didn't even though I told people body language never lie, body language never, both of them did this. They gave on the look. I chose to ignore because I was distracted from the stress of the work. So once again, the best solution is to leave. Leave, distance yourself from all these energy vampires, and cleanse your energy, call back your energy, protect your energy, discern and set boundaries, trust your intuitions, and thank you for watching.